Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Week 166 of my keto journey, keto/low carb journey. And we're going to talk about this past week. We're going to talk about what the scale looked like all week. We're going to talk about last weekend and what went on then. And yeah, we're just going to get into it now. Alright guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, be a part of my journey, and allow me to be a part of yours. This channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374. I have battled with obesity my entire life, so sharing all of the mental struggles is pretty much what my channel is all about. I do a lot of what I eat in a day videos as well, showing you what I eat to lose weight on keto and low carb. I've been on this journey for over 3 years now. In August, it was 3 years. In the beginning of my journey, I was like pretty much hardcore dirty keto. I have transitioned into more of a low carber these days. That's like pretty much what has been working for me. But I switch on and off. I'm a hot mess over here. So I just share with you guys what is working for me. I also share the real truth about how hard a weight loss journey is. We really tackle the mental part of this journey because that is the most important part to tackle if we really want to overcome our struggles with obesity and food addiction. So if that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables. Come join us over there. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. All of that is down below. So I posted on Facebook that my new upload day is going to be Fridays, not Wednesdays. It's changing from Wednesday to Friday just because of my schedule and the kids' school schedule. It's just going to be a lot easier for me. I posted it on Facebook and I posted it in the Shrinkables in my support group, but I didn't post it on YouTube. So I'm sorry. I meant to, but then I got distracted by something. There's lots of distractions in my life. And then I didn't post it on YouTube. So a lot of you probably didn't see that. So that's why this video is coming out on Friday and not Wednesday. So moving forward, upload days are going to be Fridays. All right, guys, let's get into the video. So it is Walktober. Walktober. We're in the walking challenge for October and we're getting it done. It's just so beautiful up here in Maine. I love walking around this time of year. I'm always cold, so that is a downfall for me. But once I start moving, once I start, getting out there, I quickly warm up. So it's just forcing myself to do it, like taking that first step. Just get your butt out there and do it. So that is what we are doing. So in October, we are walking at least 30 minutes a day or at least 3 hours a week. And I have been hitting my 3-hour goal each week. This past week, I am at 2 hours though. I'm only at about 2 hours right now. So I still need to get some walking done before Sunday, but we're going to get it done. I'm going to try to get it done. The twins make it a little harder. They only go to school 2 days a week. So when I do have them home, I bring them out on walks with me, but they complain the whole time. Seriously. Oh my gosh. So what I did last week to get my walking in was I just walked up and down my driveway, and I have a long driveway. So it's got an incline to it, which is great. So I got a little bit more activity in too. And I just did that while my twins played outside. So it worked out great. I think I did like 40 minutes one day, and then I think 30 minutes another day. So that worked out really well. So it's just about not making excuses, right? And just getting it done. Just stop making excuses. And I'm saying that to myself, guys, because I am the queen of excuses when it comes to exercise. But it's so nice. And I know it's just going to keep getting colder up here in Maine. So I need to take advantage of this. And it's just so beautiful off the fall foliage. It's such a beautiful place to live up here in Maine. I do love it, but the cold's coming. So we are doing carnivore this week. We are in the October fast. Monday through Friday, we're doing carnivore. Carnivore is the meat diet, meat, fish, eggs, and dairy only. And that was our October fast. So we do a short fast once a month, every single month. We've been doing that since February. So carnivore for October. So I wanted to talk about this past weekend. And because I fell off track last weekend. And I want to talk about something sort of cool about it and something not so cool. So like I said, we were doing carnivore. So let's talk about the not so cool part about it, because I fell off track. It was a choice that I made. It wasn't like I just accidentally ate something and then triggered the addiction. I made the choice. I made the choice to fall off track last weekend. And the not so cool part about it is I had the mindset, oh, I'm doing carnivore on Monday, so it doesn't matter. I'll just get right back on track on Monday. I hate that mindset. I absolutely hate it. That is the mindset that I used to have all the time. If I was going to be starting an egg fast, I would cheat the weekend before. Oh, I'm starting an egg fast on Monday. I can have all my favorite foods. I can have, like a celebration of all my favorite foods because I'm never going to eat them again, right? So I have to get them all in. Oh, it was just horrible. Like that was the mindset that I had. I have not had that mindset many times at all recently. Like I can see myself changing, and that is really, really cool. But I did have it this weekend. I did have it. So it does creep back on me once in a while, and that's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Because I don't want that mindset. I want that to be gone. But that old person creeps up on me once in a while, because she's still in there. She still lives in there because I lived like that my entire life. I'm going to be 43 in December. That is a long time to live a certain way. It's not going to happen overnight. We have to break these walls down piece by piece. And I'm learning that it's taking a really long time. But let me just share a really cool moment about this past weekend. So I ate, my favorite foods. I think I had pizza one night, had Chinese food the next night, and just ate carbs. I just ate carbs, for like every meal or, every snack that I had, it was carbs. Now, in the past, when I would have these carby days, I would binge. Like I would binge eat, and I would just eat all the things, and it would just trigger something inside of me where I would just overeat all day long. And that has been my history. I did not do that this weekend. Like I made the choice to eat some carby stuff, not some great choices, let me tell you. But I didn't binge eat. I didn't overeat. And I realized that, and I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. I could sit here and I could focus on the fact that I ate crap, and I could beat myself up for it. I could feel extremely disappointed. But no, I'm going to focus on some good. I'm going to focus on some positivity, because when we focus on the good, when we focus on the positive stuff, it helps us mentally. It doesn't force us to stay stuck in that hole. That hole I'm talking about, where you're just that hole of disappointment and you feel discouraged, and you're just having that pity party for one. Like, I can't believe I screwed up that bad. I can't believe I did it again. I'm such a failure. No, we're done with all of that. We're human. We are going to make choices sometimes that are not the best choices, but we can make the choice to get back on track, and we can make the choice to focus on something positive. And so I'm going to focus on that. Like, that's a huge change for me. I didn't binge eat this past weekend, and I chose to eat my favorite trigger foods, but I still didn't overeat them. So, hey, awesome. I gained weight. Of course I did. I gained some water weight, because that's going to happen, right? But I got back on track with carnivore, and we just kept moving forward. So I weighed in. What did I weigh in at? Oh gosh. I think I weighed in at 199 last week. Yes, I did. I weighed in at 199. So after my fun-filled weekend, I was like 202. I believe I was 202. And that was discouraging, right? Like, just 3 pounds just like that, just from some carby foods that you eat. We're trying to stay out of the 200s. We're trying to stay in Wonderland. And so, weighed in at 202. And then started carnivore. And then the next morning I woke up and I was 203. And so it's like my body was confused again. And it's like when you do that to your body, when you just go back and forth, it confuses the heck out of it. And that, at least for me, that's what my body does. That's what it does every single time. So I just ignored it and I just kept going. It was discouraging, but I knew that it was going to come off. It was just water weight that I was carrying. So I wasn't going to get discouraged. I wasn't going to let myself fall off track again, because I am committed. I am committed to this journey. I am committed to my health right now. I've been so consistent over the last 3 years that nothing is going to stop me. I may slow down once in a while. I may fall down once in a while. I may stay down longer than I want, but I will always get back up. I will always keep going. So the more consistent you are, the more you're going to stick with this, the easier it will be for you to see that this is a commitment for you, that you're not going to fail, because just because we fall down doesn't mean we fail. We only fail when we give up. And if we keep trying, we haven't given up. So anyway, weighed in this morning and I was 197.6. So 2 pounds down from last week, 6 pounds down from what I saw at the beginning of this week. Carnivore is awesome. It took the water weight right off and got me back to where I belong. And so I feel fantastic as far as weight loss and the scale, but it's not about the scale. It's not about the scale. It's about learning who we truly are. It's about learning what works and what doesn't. What are the things that we need to stay away from? What are the things that we need to focus on? It's just all about learning all of these little things that are just going to come together in the end when we become that person that we're destined to be. And it's taken a long time. It is taking a long time. But you got to think about it, like I've lived this way my whole life. But it's really cool when you can look back and say, oh, wow, like that changed. That's pretty cool. I didn't do that before. Even if it's a small little change, like this weekend, ate carby foods, ate crappy, but I didn't binge eat. Something small, just like that, like let's focus on that. And I just encourage you guys to just be consistent. Just keep going. It doesn't matter how many times you fall down. Just keep going. And if you're just getting started, be excited. Be excited because this is the journey of a lifetime. You can do it. You can do this. Trust me, guys. If I can do this, you can do this. I have failed over and over and over again my entire life when it comes to weight loss. Up and down, constantly failing at absolutely everything that I tried. And the only thing that's different is that I am putting my trust in Jesus and using his strength to get through this. And that really was the missing piece for me, is relying on God for strength, knowing that I can't do this alone. I'm not strong enough. We were never meant to do something this hard alone. So relying on God to get through this and to overcome and to be that person that he wants you to be, we just gotta call on him and use his strength and know that we can do this. It can happen. It is happening. It is happening. All right, guys. So I shared that NSV with you, which was pretty cool. Didn't binge eat. A weird NSV, which an NSV is a non-scale victory, if you didn't know. But that is an NSV for me. I did want to share another NSV with you guys. So my little sister, Crystal, she's 6 years younger than me. She gave me one of her winter coats. She texted me the other day and said, hey, I have a Michael Kors winter coat for you. She had too many, so she just wanted to give me one. The first thing I thought in my head was, okay, Crystal is giving me a coat. There's no way I'm going to fit in that. Crystal is my little sister, the little sister that I grew up with, sort of. We didn't live in the same house. We have the same dad, but not the same mom. But we went and visited our dad every summer down in Florida. And Crystal was always the skinny one. I was always the fat one. I was always the fat sister, even though she never called me that. I felt that. And our dad always made me know that. And so, Crystal was the one that didn't have to go on a diet when we went down to Florida like I did. Crystal was the one that got to eat candy right in front of me down in Florida. And, when my dad forbid me to eat it because I was just too fat. And he thought a 2-week vacation was going to just change that for me if he just removed all of the junk food and made me exercise, hardcore exercise. Oh, the painful memories I have of my trips to Florida. Anyway, Crystal was always that sister for me, and we've always had an amazing relationship. But I hated being the fat one. I always hated being the fat one. It was so hard, because it was just like another part of my identity, right? The fat sister. And so she told me she had that coat for me. And I was like, oh, cool, you know, that's great. And then I started thinking like, oh, Crystal's giving me a coat? She's never been big ever in her life. So it's not like she has a big coat to get rid of. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe it'll be a little snug. But I tried it on and yeah, it was pretty cool. But anyway, I filmed a clip. Well, Jack and Raleigh filmed for me. Sorry the camera's so wobbly, but take a look. Okay, NSV that I'm sharing with you. Mr. Jack is filming me right now. This is my little sister's winter coat. Sorry if I'm wobbling. He's doing a great job. This is my little sister's winter coat. All right, we have switched to Riley. Riley is filming now. So anyway, she said I had this coat for you. The first thing that goes through my mind is, that thing ain't gonna fit. Well, it's not gonna fit. I mean, it's Crystal, my little sister, my little skinny sister. And I put it on. Let's just put it on. My little sister. And it fits. This is a huge NSV for me, guys. I fit in Crystal's jacket. So that was a really cool feeling, you know, fitting into my little sister's winter coat. That's huge, huge for me. Huge NSV. What we focus on matters so incredibly much. You know, what are you focusing on right now? Stop focusing on those failures. Stop focusing on those disappointments. So you made a mistake. So what? We're human. We're going to make mistakes. Stop expecting so much from yourself. It's not worth it. It's just going to keep you stuck in that place that you don't belong in. You don't belong there. Our mistakes and the bad choices that we make do not define our journey. The scale, the number on the scale doesn't define our journey. How we carry ourselves through this, how we embrace this journey, what we learn from this. What is our takeaway from this? How are we going to get stronger? How are we going to move forward from this? That defines our journey. If you're still watching right now, comment below. I will persevere. I love to see who watches my videos all the way to the end because I appreciate you guys so incredibly much and I love you guys. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and join my support group on Facebook. So I have a couple other videos coming out. Still got a lot of editing to do, but I'm going to do a video on egg fast meals and recipes because I have a whole playlist filled with egg fast videos. What I eat in a day 1 through 5 or day 1 through 3. I don't have a video specifically of just meals and recipes that I eat. So I wanted to put that together because I have gotten a lot of new subscribers from my egg fast videos. So I want to make sure that you guys are provided with all the tools that you need to be successful on your journey. So I'm going to be coming out with that video soon, what I eat on an egg fast and how I keep it super simple. I'm just going to put all of the meals and recipes all in one video for you guys. So make sure to turn on the bell for notifications if you haven't done that yet so that you're notified when that video comes up. Also, I think I'm going to have another one of my favorite Dirty Keto Meals videos. I think it's going to be part 8 for this one. So if you haven't checked those videos out, make sure to check that playlist out. Those are all in my What I Eat on Keto playlist. So make sure to check that out. All right, guys, I'll see you at the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye, guys.